All right, guys, good morning to you. Today is the 28th of November, 2025. Crazy Global Market Talk with KEL. Crazy anytime, anywhere. Now, time has passed. A month is going to end. November is going to complete, and I believe that everybody is preparing for December. Now, December is the traditional month whereby the market will be up. But we also saw a few months of the December whereby the market went down very, very badly. All right, we'll cover this on Monday when I have the time to show you the statistic of the December month. But December month is always a very crazy month. All right. So I shared you yesterday about my view on December. I believe that there will be a correctional move in the market first before the market going up. And of course, I talk about gold going higher, and this morning gold has went higher. So talk about gold shortly. All right. But before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Please do your risk management. Okay, because yesterday it was a US holiday, so there wasn't much news from the financial market, but we still got a bit of thing to share with you. Okay, so first of all, Tokyo inflation. Now, Japan inflation is something that I warned since last year. And I keep on telling people that inflation in Japan will go crazy high. And indeed, it has happened. Whatever I predicted has happened. So which means that the next thing will happen across Southeast Asia, or Asia in fact, it will be inflation. Now, I'm pretty sure right now inflation will hit a new record level by end of next year. End of next year, inflation will be very expensive. I think the example, a bowl of noodle in Singapore now is at $4. It will hit $5 easily. And of course, in Vietnam, where I'm staying right now, not just staying, I'm in here right now. I believe a pho that costs about 40,000 will hit 55,000 by end of next year. So all these things is what's the reason for that? It's because we have a big issue with the US dollar. Now, it's very clear that this Scott Bessent and Donald Trump will push someone out to follow instruction. All right. Now, you must understand, Jerome Powell was also pushed out by Donald Trump back then in 2017. And the thing is this, Jerome Powell, I'm pretty sure that at the time should have listened to Donald Trump. But apparently along the way itself, right, he started to deviate a little bit. So whether it's the show or was it because that this Jerome Powell don't want to listen to Donald Trump or whatever reason, I'm pretty sure now Donald Trump has learned his lesson. He will know exactly what to do with the new next federal chief. So in May, when the Jerome Powell start to leave from the office, I'm pretty sure the next person will really listen to Donald Trump. And because of that, right, we expect the US interest rate to come down quite fast. And when that all happens, you have three things to happen. Number one, the US dollar will come down. That is for sure. Number two, inflation will shoot up. That's for sure. Stock market will have an uplift. Now, why is that so? Because when the interest rate goes down, all right, the dollar depreciates in value. People will not want to take money to put in the bank. They'll take the money out and put in the stock market. And that is whereby I believe stock market, crypto, all will fly up next year. All right. So if that is the projectile from May onwards, then the question will be from before May, then what will happen? So like I say again, usually the market is like this. Before they want to go up, they always sell down. Before they go up, they always sell down first. And when they are up, when everybody's buying, then they sell down. So exactly what I'm saying right now, I believe that this will happen in the next whole year for 2026. Okay. So Tokyo inflation is up. All right. And unfortunately, this is not going to be nice. It will spread across the board. Yeah. Okay. The other news in the market, a bit sad though, is that there is a Hong Kong deadliest fire that broke out that killed 94 people. It's a very sad thing, but it's good to see that the Chinese giants came in. Giants means that all the big companies came in to, donate and to help out the people who are being affected, right? So you can see that these are the companies, organizations that came in to help quite a fair bit, yeah? And this is very, very good. And also I know that in Thailand, there's also this flood that's ongoing right now. So we also want you guys, if you can, make some money from the market, do donate a little bit to charity, okay? So all these tell you that, right, sometime in life, things can just happen. Okay, now the thing is this, we all know that the Bank of America strategies, S&P 500, should only raise by 1 single-digit percent in 2026. So this guy is saying that next year there should be a little bit of pullback, not as crazy as now. And of course, Moscow has said that they want to have some serious discussion for peace. So say Russian President Vladimir Putin, yeah. But I feel that this will not work out. Okay. So what happened is this: whenever they have some serious discussion, and after that they didn't get through what they want, things happen. Yeah. So I suspect that crude oil price might be moving higher later. Okay, so that is the financial market. Not much for today. Now let's look at the market itself. Okay. Now today, let's hope the thing is able to stabilize. Now today for gold is very simple to trade, and I've been telling you what to do. So gold this morning, we had a buy when it was above OP at 41.58. The MLP is 41.60, so which means the MLP was slightly below the OP, right? But once the market goes above OP and above MLP, no matter what you tell me, it's always a buy. I said this many times before, I say this again. Above OP, above MLP is always a buy. And of course, at the same time, you can see the KSI was green, the KCX was black. So because of that itself, that again gives me the confidence of buying gold today. All right, so later on, I will share with you how you should have been buying gold in a 5-minute chart. But let me just tell you something very important. Let me just take a picture of this. Okay, so now gold has tapped above 41.85, which is the pivot one. To have the gold staying above pivot one and above OP, this is called a classic buy. Classic, yeah. Classic means that the market has a very high chance to go higher. Classic, yeah. So I believe that gold today will go higher. And how high will it go? I'll share you very shortly. But definitely, as long as it stays above the 4185, it should be good. Okay, 4185, yeah. Just give me a minute. As usual, a lot of people calling me on the side, calling me. Okay, so the thing is this: for gold, you can see that there is no more KCB after here. The next KCB that's available on your screen is 43.55. Oh my God, this is a very huge level. So which means that if gold will really start to trade above OP and pivot one today, the upside potential can be as high as 43.55. Yes, 43.55. Now, it will not be like a smooth traffic. It will like, oh, fly all the way. I'll show you some example later, yeah? But as long as, okay, gold stabilize, gold can go there. And that is why a lot of people are asking me now, can they buy gold? I mean, I've been calling for buy of gold since 3 days ago. All right, because I told you it's above the MA30. I told you that there's a KCL line, which is the diamond line at the same time. Right, everything was set in advance, okay? All right, so hopefully you make money, yeah? Okay. So let's look at the 5-minute chart today and see how would you have traded. Now today the internet still okay, quite stable, yeah? Don't jinx it. Okay, so today, this morning, no trading at the start. At least if you want to buy above OP, you can buy, but buy small. Now there was a diamond line here, and that was the one that basically gave me the buy signal. So it was above OP, above MLP, then above diamond line, KSI green, perfect. This is what we call the buy big signal, all right? Buy big, yeah? The buy big signal, yeah? Okay, of course, to buy big, up to you. You want to buy big or buy small, up to you, right? But to us, this is called a buy big signal. And after that, we buy. Now, the first TP was given to us by KTR +1, but you notice the candle fully covered the KTR +1. So because of that, we know that there's a probability that the gold will go higher again. Okay, there's a good chance that gold will go higher again because of the way it closes up. Now, one thing I want to share with you is that when I see this big candle coming up and close above KTR, right? In my personal experience as a trader of so many years, I can tell you that this can only be done by the big boys, which means that there's some big boys involved in this now. Now, what are big boys are they? I mean, I can safely say most likely they are the funds, if not the government funds, because nobody will wake up in the morning and then after that hit the market with such a big order. It's not possible. Yeah. So that's why you can see the second wave is here. They hit again and this time cross. And you look carefully now, it stabilized at the pivot. So there's a very, very high chance later today, the gold can see 4208 if the gold stays above pivot. I repeat, if gold stays above pivot today, there's a very high chance gold will see 4208. Okay, there's a very, very high chance that this can happen. Yeah. So of course, again, it's up to you to believe or not. I mean, the thing is on you. But if you ask me, then there's a very high chance to see this 4208 happening. All right. So of course, if you want for the gold to pull back a little bit, come down first a little bit, then you buy, it's okay, but it's kind of tough. I mean, I've been observing the market for the last 30 minutes. I wanted to buy it when it's down, but apparently the market has never given me a signal to buy. All right, so let's see how it goes. Now, if this 4208 is going to be hit, it should be done probably by 1 to 2 p.m. later today. 1 to 2 p.m. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is the goal analysis that I have for you. Okay, all clear? All right, so I can see that my screen a bit stuck already, but I don't know whether I change to another screen for you. Let me see whether I try, yeah? Let's try a screen. Testing my luck right now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to touch base on the KCB concept. Okay, so this one is what is happening right now. I'll try to show you an example in the past whereby the KCB also had the same thing. Yeah. Okay, let me just hopefully I can move the chart to the left side. Okay. I do it very slowly. Okay, I'll try to solve this internet issue later. Yeah. It is periodic. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it happens. Okay, just going to bring it back slowly to those big sell-off time. Yeah, you know. Okay, right. Okay, hold on, the screen is a bit. It moved too fast. I can't control my screen at the moment. Okay. Okay, it's something like this. Yeah. Whereby the market, you notice that there is this KCB here, right? So after that, when the market closed above the KCB, it should be going up to the next KCB, which is here. So you can see that the next day, the market just slowly, gradually go up all the way. Now, of course, in between, there's some pullback. But the thing is, at least you just have one condition to remember, is that once it's above OP, you stay by. Do not sell when the market is above OP. Right? It's not the best example to show you. Let me show you an example. There's one example I'll show you that was happening in March, if I'm not wrong. Okay, but I'm having some difficulty to pull my chart to the left side. Hold on. Okay, some people ask me now, is it time to buy gold? I say, it's really up to you, my friends, to buy gold, yeah? Okay, I'm having... okay. Yeah, I cannot. I'm having some issue here. Never mind. It's okay. I will show you with other chart later on, yeah? Okay, let me show you now the Bitcoin first before we run out of the bandwidth. Now, by the way, I already tell you that I'm shorting the US market. I already tell you that, yeah? So come to that, if I can pull the chart in. Okay, so this is a Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin today has a diamond. Today, Bitcoin got a diamond. At the same time, Bitcoin also have KCL. Now, KCL will form when you have a color change, right? Color change from red to yellow, and the KSI is green. Or yellow to red, KSI is red, then the KCL will come out. So in this case for today, the KCL, very important number. Please write down, everybody, write that down. The KCL is 91. Change color. 91,391. This is the KCL. Now, do you notice that now the market is trading below the KCL? Right, below, right? And also, this is also the diamond line, right? So which means that now the market for Bitcoin is trading below OP, is below diamond line, is below KCL. So that's why I'm not comfortable to buy Bitcoin today. I'm not comfortable. Yeah, I told you, I'm not comfortable. And if Bitcoin later on break MLP, there's a very high chance Bitcoin can come down to here. Okay, this is something that I kind of worried. So you may say, but KEL, isn't that the KSI is green, right? Why are you pessimistic? Well, because the thing is this, okay? I am a big believer of my KCL and my diamond line. And if the market tells me that you cannot go up, right, that something's wrong. And I can see that over the last few days, there's a lot of buying on Bitcoin, right? A lot of big boys been buying. So the thing is this, it shouldn't come down. Shouldn't. So if it shouldn't come down, but yet it comes down, then the selling will be very big. Understand that? So that is the reason why, for me, for Bitcoin, I'm not comfortable to hold on the long side. I've been buying Bitcoin the last few days because I follow my rules, but today I'm not comfortable. Okay, so I'm informing you now in advance, yeah? Okay, all right, so this is something that you want to take note. Okay, I already tell you my personal take here. All right, 87,724 could be something that I actually more prefer. Okay, so that is Bitcoin. Okay, the US Dow Jones, let me just hopefully can bring it up for you. Now, I think some of you here on my screen and watch it like a television. Thank you very much. Okay, last one, Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones this morning opening price is at 47,440, MLP 47,3433. So it's still bullish, yeah? But you can notice that the KSI is still red. Although the KSI is declining the selling, but it's still red, yeah? So guys, I'm going to give a very strong statement here. If Dow Jones will go up, today we'll definitely see 47,706. But do understand today is a post-Thanksgiving, so the market will stop at 1 a.m. today. So there will be light trading. But on a flip note, if the Dow Jones goes down, the market can sell down very easily to 47,047, and it will be a straight flush, boom, 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 come down very fast. Why? Because this is the KCB. That's the first thing. Second thing is that the MA30 is very nearby. 3, the pivot 2 is also very nearby. And the KTR -2, if not wrong, is also nearby. So which means that there is a very strong, what they call stack around 47,000. So that's why I believe that if the Dow Jones do come down, it can trade down all the way to 47,047. Okay, now it's not 100%. I'm just saying that if it comes down, that will be the target. If it goes up, 47,706 will be the target. Okay, so I've given you my whole assessment. I think gold will go higher, 4207. Bitcoin will come down. Dow Jones, if go up, will be 47,706. If come down, will be 47,047. So very clear today, my sharing to tell you that my personal view. By the end of the day, I can be totally wrong and the market goes opposite direction, right? So with that, I have finished my today sharing. Today, quite fortunately, to see the chart live, although you can see numbers are very slow because my internet is down. Not so good, yeah? Okay, so I hope you make money. Remember about gold. I wish you all the best. This is KEL signing off. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.